Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to another very exciting video. I'm Game Mars and today we're talking about the Nintendo 64 on the Nintendo Switch. More specifically, the Nintendo Online Expansion Pack. Can you believe it? The day has finally come where the Nintendo 64 is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. What an exciting time to live. But will you be paying a premium subscription fee for Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis games on the Nintendo Switch Online? I'm just going to tell you why I am personally happy to pay more money for such a service. Some of the games on this system are legit. I can't wait to revisit them. Let's just talk about them. We're getting Mario 64. I mean, I already purchased it as a part of the 3D All-Stars collection, and playing it on the 3D All-Stars collection absolutely convinced me that it has not stood the test of time. So, this is a bad example of why I'm going to pay extra for this subscription service. But Mario Kart's coming. I'm not the biggest Mario Kart fan, but it's going to be awesome having Mario 64 with online multi. Now, this next game is one I'm excited for. Lylat Wars, or Star Fox 64 as it was known everywhere else in the world. I totally love this game. I 100% believe it has stood the test of time as well. Now, because I never owned it, I never beat it. So, I can't wait to have this on my Nintendo Switch. Yoshi's Story's coming. Meh, don't really care. Zelda Ocarina of Time is a game 100% worth revisiting today. Sure, the control scheme hasn't aged well, but believe me, it's one of the greats of gaming. Winbank is coming to this service, a game that I have never ever heard of. That's one heck of a wildcard for this collection. I'll check it out, probably won't like it, but it's there. It'll be nice to have. Mario Tennis with online multi, yes please. This game actually got me into tennis, but because I could transfer my character from this onto this, it made this game all the better. It would be awesome if my transfer pack worked with the new wireless controller, because that would be going the extra mile, Nintendo. But I'm not holding my breath on that one. Dr. Mario, meh. I don't really care. Never really played one. Now, Sin and Punishment is an interesting one, because this was a Japanese exclusive. You see, we never got it here in the West. But I did play the sequel on the Nintendo Wii. It was a fun bullet hell on rail shooter. Look, it's going to be interesting to check this one out. And I 100% will be checking this one out because I think it looks like a fun game. Now, those are the games that we were promised at launch. For me, personally, I think these games are worth it alone. However, we know they're going to be adding games periodically to the system. And they did give us a teaser of games to come. Majora's Mask is a Zelda game which I never played, so I'm 100% getting into that now that I'm a huge Zelda fan as an adult. F-Zero X is coming to the system. The F-Zero games are my favourite kart races from Nintendo's backlog. I'm not sure if you guys know this about me, but I really don't like Mario Kart. I just think it's overdone, and I, myself, as a Nintendo fanboy, have to be different and love every other kart racer that they've made, except for Mario Kart. I just like F-Zero because it provides with challenge. So this is one game which I will be spending some time on once it hits the Nintendo Switch. And I can't tell you how excited I am for this game to be there on the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Snap is a game I've played to death. I will be playing it on Nintendo Switch just because it is a quick playthrough. It can be beaten in a few hours. But it's not exactly the game I'm looking forward to the most. Kirby 64. I haven't really enjoyed a Kirby game since Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, but I recall liking this game as a child. I mean, that's the problem with Kirby games, I mean, it's only really children that like them. Am I right? Do you still like Kirby games? I mean, I have nostalgia for Kirby, but I can't really play the games as an adult because I just find them boring. I guess I'll check it out because I liked it as a child, but we'll see if I like it as an adult. Now, I know there are an F-ton of Nintendo fanboys who love the Paper Mario franchise. I am not one of those. So I'm not exactly excited to see that this is a part of the collection, but the Nintendo world will generally like this game. Now, one of the most interesting games that will be a part of this collection is Banjo-Kazooie. That means it is highly likely that we'll get both Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie on this system eventually. And the fact that we're getting this rare game onto this system leaves the door open for so many games. Games such as Perfect Dark, Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Donkey Kong 64, to name a few. And mate, that's a solid library of games for the Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pack. So it is at this point where I'll say, Nintendo, shut up and take my money. Oh yeah, and they added Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis games, depending on what part of the world you grew up in, to this online service. I'm gonna be real with you, I legit don't care that this game is a part of the service, but it's nice to have. I love Streets of Rage, so Streets of Rage 2 is going to be on there, so I'm sure that's a good thing. I mean, it sucks that I have the Sega Mega Drive Classics collection, but just having had a quick look at it, it looks like there are going to be some games that aren't on that collection that will be on this system. So, it might be worth it. And, personally, I will be picking up that wireless N64 controller. I cannot believe they actually remade the N64 controller for the Nintendo Switch. It's a crazy world we live in. But I think I'll give the Sega Mega Drive controller a miss. Solely because it's a 3-button version and I can't really see myself ever using it. But it does look like Japan's getting the 6-button version, and even then, if I do import it, will I ever use it? I don't think so. So what do you guys think about today's announcement? Will you be paying extra for the online service just for these games? Because I sure know I will be. Anyways, that's it from me. See ya.